Hey guys, welcome to the closer look on the Phanteks PH-TC90LS. Now obviously I did an unboxing and I kind of showed you how the fan was installed earlier on in the review. But this portion of the video is just kind of my thoughts on the installation process and showing it off on this isn't actually the board that it will be benched on, because this is an older 1155 socket. H77MA G43. However, my 3570K is under there. This is the kind of board that I use to just take a couple pictures of and show you what it looks like maybe on a different board. Obviously this is a small form factor cooler, and like one thing I've already loved about it is how easy the installation is. Obviously you quite simply, don't worry guys, this is a dead board. There is this mounting bracket at the back that you have to overlay, which you then can screw in these kind of, I'll zoom it in for you. So you can see these kind of screws. So they pop in and they have these, what can only be described as tensioners. So kind of the spring tensions itself, and it creates a ground. It's hard to explain. It's basically like the more you screw down the screw, the actual little spring kind of builds up pressure, and that pulls it together a lot more than just a typical screw setup. However, it's not really needed. But as you can see there, it looks incredibly nice. So there you go. There's a little overview. Now, my thoughts on the installation is, I'm a personal fan of kind of the Noctua cooler, the L9i, which is what I use for all my benchmarks for cases. This is actually slightly cheaper, so at the moment, kind of, I'm actually preferring this because it looks nice. I mean, from the close look, I don't know if you can see this kind of white heatsink that they got on the go, which is really nice. And it's simple things like the way the hooks actually hook in perfectly, and this nice white cable. The one thing I do wish that manufacturers would do, but again this is really picky and it's just me being a little bit crazy, is supplying you with a range of kind of different size cables. Because for instance on this board, the CPU fan head is actually here, but on other boards, I installed this the wrong way around, but like you still have this kind of long cable to play around with, and I would have preferred it to be shorter, but I think that it helps the consumers who are maybe less tech savvy. But there you go, there's a little closer look of the heatsink installed on a board. This is obviously an MATX board. The difference being with an SFX board or ITX board, it's going to be exactly the same